Ooh, looks like gold is falling. Right, I'm gonna start with gold. I was actually looking at a gold trade, but yeah, gold is gone, fortunately. So the daily is weak bullish, looking like it's about to flip bearish and create a continuation pattern going down. So if we break yesterday's low at 33.11, which is about 240 pips away, I think we'll see more of a sell-off on gold. But the only thing that's keeping me bullish on gold right now is the fact that it's holding above this like daily support area around here. So from 33.09 up to 33.22 is like a daily support zone. Whereas you can see we've whipped down into it, we've pushed down, and then we've held above that zone for the past 2 days and pushed up. So the 4 hours pushing down. It didn't break the previous 4 hour high, but we are approaching this 4 hour support. So let's see if we close below in the next hour and 20. But we have been creating uptrend structure on the 4 hour time frame. So if gold does want to continue bullish, I'm looking at 33.90. It's ambitious. But if gold is going to stay bearish, then it does need to create a lower high to continue down. So this could have just been a pullback for then price to, you know, create a lower high. So we've got lower high, resistance to continue down. But as long as we don't break this previous 4 hour low, I think gold could continue bullish. We do have news in less than an hour, about 50 minutes. So we'll see what happens there. But look, 1 hour, yeah, 30. So lower time frames have started to create downtrend structure. So we've got a high here, a support, and then we broke that support, and now we're pushing down. So I want to see if gold respects 33.34. If not, then I think we'll start to continue dropping. Where's the 4 hour low? What price is that? 33.31. Yeah, if we close below this support, I think we keep going down. All right, let's see what happens on Goldie today. So these are my levels that I had marked up. See the daily support we've been pushing up from. I mean, this was the current zone. Let's adjust a little bit. Let's adjust. I'm gonna leave that there. But we have broken back into the Asian range. Like, we retested, we sold back down. Really, this is a fake out. But let's see. The daily can stay bullish and the 4 hour doesn't break the low. I think we could go back up. For me to get into some sells, I need a closure below 33.30. Because then we'll be breaking the previous 4 hour low. Daily will be bearish. And we'll be breaking out of this Asian range too. So let's see what happens down here. Now pound yen. Pound yen is currently bearish. So 4 hour, see, we broke the previous 4 hour low. We've made a top wick. Now if we break 197.7, I think we'll get more of a pullback on the 4 hour on GJ down to 197.1. That'll be my first sell target. But GJ, yeah, it's been maintaining this uptrend structure, and it hasn't really been breaking previous lows. Like, the candles have been trending up for the most part. Damn, gold is really falling in there. I'm just watching the price. So yeah, I'm just looking for pound yen to create some structure here. And if it does want to stay bearish, then we need to start breaking this downtrend, this uptrend structure. So if we get a closure below here, 197.8. I'll probably be looking for sells, got a clean range down, and obviously this is my target down here around this area that I was talking about where all these wicks are. If you get a retest. So that's the plan for today. That's the plan for today. Hopefully the internet stays good today. It worked about, I want to say an hour or two after the stream ended, but yeah, it was, everything was just messing up. I couldn't stream, couldn't do anything, which is quite annoying. Everything was just cutting out, but it seems to be all good now. Haven't had no problems since yesterday. Did anyone catch the gold sells yesterday? Was looking at sells below a closure below, where was it? Let me check the Discord. Oh, it's right here. No, it's not. Let's click on the phone. So I was looking at sells on gold or buys on pound yen, but I took the sells on gold. So it's a closure below 33.22. Yeah, right here. Closure below this support and Asian lows for the sells down. And yeah, the sells were nice. Closed at 60 pips. Got in a break of this low, let it drop. I think I got in a bit higher actually. I did get in a little bit higher. So I was thinking to take the flip. So I got in just slightly higher than the trade I posted. And just let it run. Now there was a support down here. This support right here. When price pushed down, didn't quite push into it. I just hit that 60 pips. I closed. All right, look at gold now. Might get some more sells today. Shoot, actually. All good. Damn, Goldie, it's gonna keep on running. All right, so he broke. Daily's now bearish. Daily is now bearish. Now if we stay bearish and then close below 33.30, we'll be in some sells real soon. All right, let's see how the news played out. Let's see how the news played out last month. Well, it wouldn't even have been last month, I don't think, for final GDP. Let's see. March the 27th. Oh, this is a quarter over quarter. All right, March 27th. $2.3 forecasts. Numbers came out good. 12:30. That still had a daylight savings. So this right here, nope, it was 12:30. Also, didn't really have much impact. Well, not immediately anyway. Unemployment claims and GDP was bearish for gold. Looks like over the rest of the session, had a little drop and then continued pushing up. Yeah, it doesn't really give us much. But I know today they're expecting it to be minus 0.2%, which is not good. Yeehaw, hello, hello. Where price is all the way up here. 40. Cool. All right. Rosie, hello, hello, hello. What's going on, guys? What's going on? We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Oh, pound yen still holding at this support. It's not giving us that closure. And gold's still coming down. Let's get rid of that. What's the keyboard? Oh, alright, so let's see if we get the closure below on pound yen. If this support holds, if this support decides to hold here, and I think pound yen is going to push back up because the 4 hours not breaking this previous low. So if it creates a support, then I think we're going to get a higher low in the structure, in the uptrend structure, and then continue pushing up. But if we can start breaking lows, I mean, yeah, we can have a nice pullback. But what price is that? 197.8. 10 minutes to go. I wonder what gold wants to do as well. I mean, the daily's got a decent bottom wick as well. I mean, gold's already broken yesterday's high. Let's see why it doesn't keep going up. Benny, you caught the gold sells and then buys back up. Yeah, the buys up would have been nice too. Alright, close back in the range. Got nice support. Yeah. Looks good, looks good. Alright, 7 minutes till this candle closes. So you caught the M30 continuation pattern. Wait, yesterday? Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad. Kind of a late move. Late-ish into our session. Right before London closed, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, if you took this up to the top of the range, you took the break of the high to this resistance, not bad. 90 pips, not bad at all. Not bad, not bad. You said 70 partials, then break even. Okay, okay. Yeah, it did come back down, didn't it? Depends where you got in. Yeah, if you got in at the break of this high, then yeah. I hate when it does that. Just wicks you out and then continues in the direction you want it to go. But I guess it was like a, kind of looks like a break and retest. Like it broke above this resistance, retested, because it still kind of closed above and then created a support to continue up. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, you would have had to hold overnight. You'd have been holding this runner forever. For it to just be coming back down now anyway. See how this goal is gonna close. 5 minutes. Can drop another 30 pips. That rain. That is rain. Oh, that shit better stop by tonight. Otherwise I ain't going nowhere. Okay, it's gonna stop by tonight. Okay, okay. England, we can't have no straight hot weather, boy, without some rain. Alright, goldies, 20 more pips, 25 more pips. Quick DJ. DJ support holding. This would have been a very nice entry right here. Closure back below for this fake out. Very nice entry down to the bottom of the range. 87 pips. Stop loss would have been previous candle high. 52 pips. Yeah. That would have been a nice play. A nice play. Not much of a top wick, but it was just like a wick up retest. Yeah, that would have been nice, man. That would have been nice. Alright, minute and a half. What are we doing? We closing? We closing? Well, so we've broken the first higher low right here. There's a lot of supports below, to be fair, but with volume I'm anticipating price just drives down. Now if we fail to break, then I think we could, you know, continue pushing up. If we can maintain the uptrend structure, the buys aren't off the table completely. Just gotta wait for these candles to close. Oh, what are we doing, golds? Is daily gonna stay bearish? GJ is not giving us that closure. So no closure on gold, no closure on pound yen. Let me shut this window. What's GJ doing? No top wick. I think gold's just making a top wick here. But news in 30. I haven't read any articles about GDP today. Let's go. Okay, so GDP could be bullish for gold today. Could be. Could be bullish for gold. Basically, higher rates for longer. I don't know. I'm gonna wait till afterwards. I'm not trying to even interpret this news. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of a crazy amount of volume. It didn't look like there was at the last reading. Yeah, GJ is really holding at this support down here. Ain't it? Oh yeah. Oh, I'll make a note of that. Cool, cool, cool. Gold. I don't know what gold's trying to do here. Is it making a top wick for this candle? Is it keeping the daily bullish? I really would love to get out of this Asian range though. I know that much. It was out of the range briefly. Fell right back in. Right back in. I actually thought here was just going to be a retest. And then we got this support. I was anticipating that price continue pushing up. But, you know, it pushed up first and then came back down. So there wasn't really much of a bottom wick. So no opportunity to get in. It's a good thing I didn't, because this would have definitely been a loss right here. Definitely been a loss. Not that it's a bad thing, but, you know, sometimes it's good to wait. Where's GJ? Pound yen is not trying to stay up in these 198s. Every time it pushed up, came right back down. And I was thinking again for pound yen, break and retest. But this support here was holding. And I thought with the push down, it would have broken a previous 4-hour low, but it just wasn't happening. This wasn't happening. But look, it's creating higher lows. Well, it depends how this candle closes, how this GJ candle closes. Too many wicks on GJ. Gold's coming up, GJ's coming back down. What happened to yesterday's stream? Oh man, I tried. I promise. I promise I tried. I tried. My internet just kept cutting out. It just kept cutting out. So it allowed me to start the stream, and then it would the stream app that I used, the stream program, was just saying, yeah, reconnecting. But it wasn't that. It was my internet. My internet just kept on it was like restarting itself. Yeah, it was some BS. Affected the whole house. But it was like that for about, I would say, pretty much most of the morning before the stream started, and then come like maybe 3 o'clock, like 2-3 o'clock, it was good. It was fine after that. But I couldn't do anything online. Couldn't watch YouTube. Well, on my Xbox anyway. I just had stuff on my phone, but it would start, stop. So yeah, I tried. But I did put what I was looking for in the Discord. So I definitely gave a trade idea, which I think only Benny capitalized off. But I did drop some trade ideas in there. Mainly this closure below, which was nice. I thought either a closure below or a retest of this resistance up here for the sells. But I was looking for sells primarily. And yeah, I got my sells and then called it a day. 60 pips. Called it a day. In and out. Bish bash bosh. In and out. No runners these days, no runners. But it's a good thing because it's allowing me to hold for a little bit longer, where usually I'd want at least a 1-to-1 with gold. That kind of still applies, but at the same time, I'm trying to get out where it makes sense. Like there was this support here at 33.17, so that was one option of like at least going break even, and then this support here. So once price sort of we closed, it pushed down, it came close. As it started to pull back up, that's where I got out. Like literally, I was like, yeah, I'm done. 60 pips, boom. And then as you can see, it came down. I was like, oh, is it gonna keep? I thought it was gonna create a continuation pattern and keep coming down. So I was looking to take a re-entry at the break of this low, but it didn't happen. So, you know, it didn't happen. Instead, it pushed back up, as you can see, and kept going up. Kept going up. Gold is playing games now. It's whatever. Let's see how far gold pushes back up. Now it's either going to retest like here, or it's just creating a top wick to then flip bearish and then come back down. did that? Take it off. Is this just a top wick? Boom, boom. Our new 15-minute candle's about to open. So look, now we broke the previous 15-minute high. We get a nice support here to continue up. This would be a good place to start from. It's 100. At least pound yen's got a top wick. I have no top wick when it started to drive down straight away. Alright, what's gold doing here? Yeah, we'll have to wait for news anyway. News in 15. Let's see what news does. And let me just... Hopefully we can get into a gold trade. Looks like a 15-minute double bottom right here though. Whoop. Ooh, do you know, I want to get rid of this now because it's been broken already. So this is the new range. It's resistance down to this support here since this one's been broken too. Would love a pound yen closure. I wonder if pound yen was affected by that news last month. So it was not last month. It was March 27th at 12:30. So let's look at 12 o'clock. Let's see what happened here. 12:30. So it spiked up. And that was probably spread. And then had a little push down. Respected the support and then pushed up again. But it was primarily bullish to start with. Interesting. Interesting. Go on, GJ. Finally break. When this level breaks, man, it should be a good push down. Break this 4-hour low here. It's pulling back. So look, we created a 4-hour resistance, retested it, created a lower high. You know, broke this 4-hour support, closed below. So if we break this low, more of a pullback should be on the table, should be on the cards. Just a bit more of a sell. This is a nice range down too. Very nice range. 65 pips. Pound yen, I'll take that. Take at least 30 of them things. Oh shoot, let me message my boy. Near done. Oh. Go GJ, go on. Finally. Go on, slap now, drop. Right, I've got 11 minutes though before this candle closes. And unfortunately, it's a shame it's happening right before news, because even though it's not news that's for the pound or for the yen, whenever there's news for USD, it affects the spread. So we can see price jump, which is always quite annoying. Makes it difficult to get into a trade when the candles close. You never know, might not be too crazy to them. Keep an eye on the spreads on my broker, because you can't really tell on TradingView. Let's okay, that's good. Bum, bum. Back up to 33, 37. GJ. Nah, GJ just needs to clear these wicks to the left. Come on, GJ. I believe in you. I believe in you. So GJ cells look great. Good downtrend structure. Clean range. Exactly. Just need to clear these wicks. Not even clear the wicks, but just the closure below where these wicks are, because obviously no other candle's been able to do that. Great confirmation that we're going to continue down. Might, depending on the entry where it is, I mean, still 7 minutes left, so there's still quite a bit of a way to go in terms of like where this candle might close. But I think if I do manage to get into some sells and the spread's not too crazy and it doesn't jump too much, then probably at this little at this support here, I'll probably look at closing, going break even. Not even closing, just moving my stop loss to break even. Now that's what I look for when I get into a trade. I always plan, you know, I always try to look at what might slow the trade down, where the next levels are. Even though I think with volume we drive down past it, but you never know what support might hold. You never know. Every support matters. Every key level matters. That's if we even get the closure below. Shoot. Now gold, honestly, I couldn't take a buy in the middle of this range just because this resistance is right here. I'll have to wait for price to close above 33.48 for the buyers, unless gold gives me a, like, we push up, create a high, or even retest this high, retest, pull back, create a higher low. But by then I think this range might be a bit too small. Oh, GJ, what you doing? What you doing? GJ, so annoying. Come on, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Wait, what? Oh, Trump. I can't even with that. Alright, gold still pushing up. Oh, okay. Alright, gold. Alright, so no gold sells. I think it's probably gonna be the GJ sells first, and then the gold sells after the closure, because it's still, for me, I still need a closure above this 33.48 for my gold buys. You dig? Oh, I mean, shit, if it can get up there in the next 2 minutes, 60 pips, I mean, no. Look at that. In the past 5 minutes, how far did this just push? Gold could do it. 72. I mean, 100 pip candles, light work. Light work for gold on a 5 minute time frame. Alright, guys. Alright. So I'm looking at some GJ sells right here. If this candle can close below 197.82, I'm not gonna put a sell stop here because obviously there's news coming up. Spread might knock me in. The spread's gonna be crazy, so I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna be watching very carefully. I want to see a top wick first, and then once we break the lows, you know what, once we break the lows, then I'm looking to get in. But it has to close, price has to close below 197.82 first. Yeah, and then I'll be in some things. in themselves. GJ, come on, man. Come on with the game, GJ. Now, if it doesn't close below, if it doesn't, then I'm not going to do anything. No, I'm not going to do anything, obviously. Alright, let's see what's going on now. Spreads ain't jumping yet, but it's a bit of volume coming in, a bit of jerking around the price. What's gold doing? Let's do a little split screenage. Where are we? Where's the price? 197. What are we doing down here? Come on, man. Yeah, see, them spreads went crazy just now. Crazy. Alright, so looking to take some GJ sells. Oh, price push up very quick. God damn. Yeah, I might have to wait. I'm gonna wait for the 15-minute candle. Oh look, GJ pushing up. Gold pushing down. Alright, so what are the results? Boom, 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 boom. So it came out minus 0.5%. Minus 0.5%, which is bad numbers. Now, bad numbers are typically bullish for gold, bearish for USD. But today it seems it's the opposite. I think bad numbers mean that the Feds will probably keep the interest rates higher for longer, therefore bearish for gold. So maybe a bit of a reverse just because of the current monetary policy. But man, a sign that, wait, I'm gonna close this. Let's go back to normal, because I mean, if you think about it, look, GJ closed right on the support. Didn't get that closure below, so there was no sells there anyway. No sells, just because it didn't close below. It's meant to be. Need those confirmations. Need those confirmations. Oh, we're still in this range, and then look where gold closed, right by Asian highs. Right by Asian highs. Crazy, right? Right on Asian highs, came back down. So we didn't get a higher low. We didn't break above this resistance. We're currently making a lower high. Mad. GJ spread is still a little bit, a bit wider than usual, a bit bigger than usual. Oh. Yeah, a typical reading like this, prices should be doing the inverse. Like gold should be pushing, GJ should be dropping. Dun, dun, dun. I need this GJ spread to reduce though. Don't stay like this. Now we didn't break the previous high here on pound yen. It said gold's making a bottom wick. I would love to think that. I would love to think that. I would like for gold to continue up, but the way it's the way it closed, like where the 1 o'clock candle closed, and the fact that it didn't break this resistance, like it just tapped into it and pushed back. I don't think so. I mean, look, gold is fucking falling out the sky right now. Gold is dropping. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, buys above resistance, sells below support. So if it wants to continue down, I'm here for the sells as well. I'm here for the sells too. And look, DXY is pushing up. That's usually bearish for gold. So if DXY wants to push, see how long it pushes for, but it's tapping into this resistance. So I don't know. Yeah, it's gotta wait. Just gotta wait for some closures now. Which was always the plan anyway. The candles need to close. If the candles don't close how I need them to, then there's no trade. Because the closures are the confirmations. No confirmations, no entries. Simple. Simple as. Look at GJ. Yeah, this support is hella strong right here. Very strong support on GJ. But gold has had a 100 pip drop. More than 100 pips. 110 pips. Oof. It's making new lows. Alright, now let's see if it can break 33.30. If it can, then we're going down. I still need to wait for a closure. Maybe on the 15. See how the 15 closes. So we can jump in on this volume, which I didn't even believe was gonna come. But to be fair, with news, the amount of the size of the move depends on how far the numbers are off by. So in this case, I mean, the forecast was minus 0.2. It came out minus 0.5. Doesn't seem like a big difference, but it is. The numbers were very off. What's gold doing? Don't tell me gold's going back up now. Please, I hope we don't stay in this range all day. For GJ, we got this little range here. Gold, we got this range here. Like, come on. Don't do this. Don't do this. Now 4 hour broke that previous low. Sorry. Dum, dum. Oh, GJ coming back down. I mean, it's kind of what the last time this news drop looked like. We had a long top wick on pound yen. Look, long top wick, and then it closed bearish, and then pushed down a little bit. That'll be interesting. Interesting to see if it does the same, but I don't know. History does repeat itself, but not exactly. Not exactly. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. 19 minutes till this candle closes. 4 minutes till this 15 closes. What was that, a retest? You breaking it? What was that? It's a little tap and then it jumped up a little bit. Don't be scared. Just a little support. That was the scariest little tap though, wasn't it? Literally tapped it and then just jumped up. I didn't expect gold to drop like this though. Alright, so GJ looks like it's gonna finally close with a support. In fact, no, it's still got, that's on the 15-minute time frame. It's done that on the 15 before. I don't think. Now let me wait. I want to see how this 30-minute candle closes. Let's see how this 130 candle closes. Let's see how this 130 candle closes. But gold doesn't look like it's going to give us that closure below on the 15 either. let's see, we got a minute to go, a minute for it to drop like 30 pips. Oh, pound yen, where are we going? Going up. Pound yen. Alright, so what's that? New 15-minute candle. Still hovering around the daily flip. Right, making a top wick. Yep, making that top wick. Alright, how far are we driving down, Goldie? Come on. We breaking the support now? It's gonna give us some 2 o'clock entries. That's kind of what's been happening recently. The entry's been around 2 o'clock. I believe it's like that. Was that yesterday too? Yeah, look. 2 o'clock entries. Don't mind, I'm here for it, I'm here for it. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, GJ, finally gonna close above. Still 12 minutes to go. Now, I prefer this stuff, this push up happens towards the end of the candle. I don't know if price continues, you know, just keeps pushing up for the next 12 minutes. Been doing this all day, not all day, all London session. It's pushing up, coming back down, or reversing the move. That's why I've got so many wicks. Oh, gold approaching this support again. When it breaks, it should really slap. It's been a decent move though for this news. It's been a decent move. More volume than I anticipated. Although we're still in this range. It wasn't like a breakout move. We just sold back down from the resistance. So look, 120 pips, 130 pips. Go on, give us that closure. Give us that closure. Just hopefully it doesn't drive down too much before this candle closes. Oh no, no. Shit. Oh, it's gonna drive, innit? Come on, Goldie, don't do that. Wait for us, wait for us. Wait for us. Did it break that previous 4-hour low? Yeah, it did. Oh shit. I think gold is gonna drop. I think gold is gonna drop from here. It's gonna have a bit of a drive down. It tapped into the Asian lows. It's either gonna hold or just push. Go on, Asian lows. Just hold it for a little bit. Just hold it for a little bit. Bounce up a little bit and come back down. Just a little. Just a little. But man, this Asian range has been strong today. Let's do. Very strong Asian range. That is 31. Oh, Goldie, Goldie, Goldie. Wait for us. Wait for us. So it looks like GJ is holding. Still holding in this area. Typical, typical. Alright, 8 minutes. 8 minutes for this closure. Just hold on, gold. Just hold on. Now we do have a minor support right here. It's a little minor support right here. But this ain't nothing big. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. See what I mean about pound yen? But this doesn't really mean that it's not gonna continue pushing up. It's just a little pullback from this zone. Just need gold to close out of this Asian range. Alright, 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes. And then we have the 4-hour candle closing. See what the 4 hour candle's looking like. Yeah. Alright, gold, chill out, chill out, chill out. Just wait, just wait, just wait. Oops. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, so look, 4 hours broken that previous low. And then, so structure-wise, obviously, it's what I was saying earlier. We could be getting a lower high for this downtrend to then continue down. But first stop would be, you know, this previous support, 33.21. If we can stay above here and then push back up, we could get a higher low to continue pushing up. But this is it's a nice little drive down right now. It's a nice little drive down. I was actually looking at, oh shit, what's happening there? How is this? Oh shit. Alright, looks like we're gonna get that closure in the next 3 minutes. Nah, this thing's really falling, man. This thing is really falling. Now I'm just thinking, where the hell would the stop loss be? I mean, it's possible to use the previous 15, but 104 pips. I have to wait for the 4 hour to make a nice top wick. Yeah, leave that there. See how I can see what the kind of top wick we get here. But yeah, this was, I mean, based on the structure, getting this low, then a lower high here. Yeah, the sells are making sense. But I don't see us pulling back up in the next 1 minute, pulling back up 50 minutes up into this Asian range, which is good. Just hope the 4 hour candle just pulls up, does a little retest at most, then flips and then comes back down, and then yeah, the sells will be on. Yeah, I think the stop loss is going to be above the new top wick, if it does create one. I mean, if it's just going to continue the volume, then we might just keep driving down, because I'm not going to have a stop loss that's over 100 pips, especially using a 15-minute time frame. I mean, look, using a 30-minute time frame, the stop loss would be 190 pips. That's not happening. That's not happening. I mean, look, 15 now, 110 pips. Yeah, it's a bit too big for me. I'd rather use entry candle highs, depending on how it forms. But this thing is really driving down. Oof, 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 oof. This is loco, man. This is loco. Nah, it's not happening. Woo! The volume. The volume coming into this. Alright, I need a decent top wick as the new 4-hour candle. But look, it's tapped into this support as well, which... yeah, I might have to leave gold for now, you know. I don't really like what's happening here. Let's see what pound yen's looking like. Still closed in this range, just ranging, typical. The way gold is pushing up and down, I'm gonna have to wait for the volume just to die down just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm never a fan of when price pushes down immediately as well, when I want to get into some sells. But I think the way it's whipsawing, I wouldn't get in if it rebroke this low straight away, because I still think there's a chance it might swing up, knock out my stop loss, because it'll be above this entry candle and then come back down. So yeah, I won't be taking anything just yet. Not just yet. Alright, what's pound yen looking like? Pound yen looks like a continuation pattern, mate. But then the 4 hours still not breaking this low. Ooh. I still think pound yen's a bit more of a sell. And gold, we still got this range down here. Oof, Goldie, how far are we going? That could have been just the top wick. That could have been all it was, all it was getting. Yep. Clean range down to 33.14. Alright, so we've broken this 4 hour support. Next one, 33.14. Look, daily continuation pattern. Once that daily flip bearish, it was on. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I don't see anything happening just yet. I'm just gonna keep my eye on it, but I kind of wanted more of a top wick. I'm not really feeling gold in this range. That's what it is. Not really feeling gold in this range, to be honest. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Now pound yen. If pound yen can finally break below 197.8, then I'll be looking for sells. If gold can create some structure for me now, so get a support, maybe retest, get a resistance to then sell back down, then I'll be looking for some sells, but I'm not gonna take this just yet. But yeah, back again tomorrow, same time. I don't think there's any news tomorrow. Missed the move on gold. Yeah, man, did miss the move on gold. Sorry, I missed the chat. Yeah. I wanted the sells, but I wanted more of a top wick. I don't really, because it's a 4-hour candle, I want more of a top wick, to be honest. Like, look at all this. There's a lot of because there's a lot of volume coming in. And that's why I don't want to just take this high, because I still think it's gonna break this high and make a bit more of a top wick. I would like a retest, so that's why I'm a bit cautious with taking this trade right here. But yeah, I can wait for later. Like I said, I'll wait for a bit of structure, wait for a pullback, and then, you know, sell from a resistance, not just from here. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for that. I don't think there's any news tomorrow, is there? True top wick is needed. Yeah, man, that's a bit longer. It's a little bit longer, to be on the safe side. Okay, core PC price index tomorrow. Cool. All right, guys, peace out. Be safe this session, because gold is gold's quite volatile right now.